Which one of your aftershave scents gets you the most compliments? Leave that down in the comments below. Roll tape. Welcome to Mully Shaves. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to December 11th, 2025. My name is Mully, if you're new to the channel. We'll jump right into the shave of the day. As you know, I'm on dedicated December at the moment. One soap, one brush, one razor. And I have been using the vintage Old Spice puck in the vintage Old Spice mug with a vintage 60s Ever-Ready brush handle with a 3-band bore knot in it and a 1959 Gillette FatBoy. So I'm basically doing, well, like what Barry calls the shaves of my father. Yeah, that's what my dad would have used. Actually, 1959, my FatBoy, that's the year my dad graduated high school. That's the reason I bought 1959. And you know what? I was going to say something to you. I'll go ahead and say it, but now that I've mentioned that 59 is the year my dad graduated, kind of changes my thinking about it a little bit. Anyway, I was going to say that I'm finding, you know, Barry had told me by the end of this month-long dedicated December thing, I'm going to be tired of Old Spice. You know what? I'm okay with the soap. It's not really bothering me all that much. What is bothering me is I'm not really too drawn to the FatBoy anymore. Kind of getting tired of that razor. I look at all my other razors and I'm thinking, yeah, you know, I like this one better than this, and I like this better than this, and so I don't know. I was thinking, you know, maybe at the end of this I might get rid of that FatBoy, but yeah, I did buy it 59 because, you know, it's the year my father graduated high school. So there's that. It's that sentimental value. And then there is a story behind it. You know, when I bought it, it was locked up. The plate was seized. You couldn't adjust it, and it was filled with 65 years worth of goo and gunk and grossness that was all hardened up inside, and the plate wouldn't move. So I took it all apart, and I couldn't get it back together again. A little Humpty Dumpty thing going there. So I sent it off to Razor Emporium, and they cleaned it all up and fixed everything. They contacted me and they told me there were a couple spots where the finish had worn through on the razor, and it was perfectly fine. It's not going to hurt it. They gave me they were truthful with me, and they said it's not going to hurt it one bit. You can shave with it. Won't affect it at all. You won't have an issue with it. The only thing is, over time, the spots that don't have that finish on them are gonna oxidize, and it's gonna change color, and it's not gonna look very nice. But it's completely aesthetic, and it's entirely up to me. And I'm like, yeah, screw that, revamp it. So they replated it for me in nickel, and I asked for their near mirror shine. And if anybody's ever going to order something from Razor Emporium, let me give you a tip. If you haven't seen Matt's video, don't call it mirror shine, call it near mirror shine. Matt doesn't like that term because you can't get a mirror shine on it, right? It's going to be a little warped and a little freaky, right? It's not going to be a perfect mirror. So say near mirror shine, and he'll smile when he sees that. Probably, I don't know. Anyway, so I asked for their near mirror shine, and they polished that sucker up, man. I tell you, holy crap, that's a beautiful razor. It is beautiful. I got to give it that. One of the more beautiful razors in my collection. And you know what? They're nickel with the near mirror shine. So many people thought that I had it plated in rhodium because it's so beautiful and so crisp and shiny, but nope, it's not. Now, I would like to see it sitting next to a rhodium plated one because I believe the rhodium might be a little whiter, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Anyway, guys, that's completely not the story I was going to tell this morning, but we've reached the 5-minute mark. It's time to go. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you're new here, if there's anything you like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're old here and you don't like, well, hit the unsubscribe button. It's as simple as that. All right. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out this morning. And again, which one of your aftershave scents gets you the most compliments? All right, guys. We'll call that a shave. Y'all stay smooth.